You may know there's 100 limit with the PoE system. We can add the PoE standard to achieve longer distance. Do you ever imagine we can have 800 meter PoE without adding any PoE standard within them? So I'm going to demonstrate the 800 PoE power over internet solution in this video. First, we will need this special PoE switch, 800 meter long distance PoE switch. It looks exactly the same, even works similar as the regular PoE switch. Only the first port and the second port is capable to provide 800 meter long distance PoE. So you may ask, can this two port also work with the short distance like the 1 meter? Of course, the PoE switch will automatically detect the distance. Another two port is just a common PoE switch with the 100 meter limit. Here we have two ports uplinked. One we can connect to our recorder. The other we can connect to our primary network. Alright, let's go to the rear of the switch. Here we can see the power is built into this small PoE switch. We can just connect the power port to the AC power. And the total power budget is 60 watts. This is the ground port next to the power cord. It's good practice to ground the PoE switch in order to improve the surge protection. So at the bottom of the switch, we can see two holes. So these two holes, which can be used to keep the switch on the wall. You may wondering how the camera achieves 800 meter. Even this special PoE switch can send the data up to 800 meter. So how the camera can respond? I understand your concern is probably right. Actually, the camera also needs this PoE adapter to work with the long distance up to 800 meter without breaking the IEEE standard. At the camera end, we need to install this one at the camera end. So all the video going through the camera will go through this adapter before it's sending back to the PoE switch. Alright. Also, there's data compromise for 800 meter distance. The bandwidth will drop down to 10 megabits per second after 300 meter. But it's still enough for one single IP camera connection, right? But if the total distance is only 800 meter, it's only 300 meter, the bandwidth will still maintain 100 megabits per second. Okay, now let's just move to the demonstration. Here's a small problem. We cannot find the 800 meter cable, internet cable in the market. So I got 3 rows of the internet cable. The first two rows is just 300 meter, and the first row is only 200 meter. Here I'm using this internet couple to chain all these 3 cables together to make up the 800 meter. There's no PCB, it's simply just the internet couple with waterproof. And here we have the second one to chain another row of the cable. Alright, now the cable is set. And we are going to power up the switch. So first we plug the power to the switch. Here we got the cable. And we are going to connect to the first port of the PoE switch. So at the camera end, I'm going to connect to the input. This is the input of the PoE adapter. So I will fasten. Now this is the punch code to the camera. So I will connect to the output. So all the data coming from the camera will pass through this PoE adapter before it's sending back to the PoE switch. The reason is even this switch is capable of sending the data to the camera. The camera also needs something to make sure it can return the data back after 800 meter. Alright, Now we are going to connect one of the top port to our recorder. So we can see, oh, it's live now. We can see both power and data. The data indicator is start fraction. Here the camera is live. Alright, that's all. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question about the 800 meter PoE switch, please leave a comment below. Have a nice day.